Are you ready?
That's the bottom line.
Alright folks, before we can even get started with tonight, it seems we got word that Roman Reigns is on site. Today is the day that Stone Cold Steve Austin is looking for his answer from Vince McMahon. With Super Shock just being a couple days away, debts need to be settled, so I will be expecting Vince McMahon to answer Stone Cold tonight. And not only that, it looks like Rhea Ripley is on site as well. She does have a matchup today. And what the hell? Ashley X is on Rage as well. What could they possibly be talking about? Ashley X is a part of Synergy's roster. Why is Ashley X on Monday Night Rage? I guess we'll have to find out. Welcome to another WWE2K20 Universe Mode episode, and you are tuning in to one of the greatest shows on earth, and we are live from St. Paul, Minnesota, and you couldn't have picked a better place than to be here tonight with Super Shock just days away. Champions will be crowned. A lot of great wrestling is coming up. And to start off tonight's show, as always, we will be hearing from Rage's very own General Manager Steve Austin, to where he's going to be addressing the next couple days going to Super Shock. For our very first match of the night, we have a Cruiserweight Championship Tournament match between Akira Tozawa and Pac, followed by another Cruiserweight Championship Tournament match between Lio Rush and Brian Kendrick. And for our co-main event, if Vince McMahon answers the call, we will have a matchup between Maria Brooks and Rhea Ripley. And for our main event of the night, folks, we will have a match between Andrew Storms and Roman Reigns. And these two matches will be your first out of 4 for the Battle of Companies. Taking a look at Rage's Super Shock matches, Truth and Consequences will be taking on Chaos for the Women's Tag Team Championship titles. And for Rage's Men's Tag Team Championship titles, the B Team will be taking on the Order. Also for Rage's Intercontinental Championship title, Ty Dillinger will be taking on Cole Quinn. For Rage's United States Championship title, Buddy Murphy will be taking on Dalton Ricardo. For the Women's Championship title, Chelsea Green will be taking on Elizabeth Justice. And for Rage's World Heavyweight Championship title, Ethan Blade will be taking on Andrew Storms. And it all will be going down at LOW's very first pay-per-view, Super Shock. And we are only just days away from our champions to be crowned. Alright folks, so we just got word that Stone Cold Steve Austin is making his way down to the arena right now, and we watching it live backstage. Stone Cold Steve Austin is pretty excited going into Super Shock this week. This will be the last Monday Night Rage before we actually go to our very first pay-per-view. All his plans came into fruition. Everything he put together with Goldberg, The Rock, and Triple H are now coming to light. I can't believe I'm actually seeing it play out. I'm excited for Stone Cold. And here's Steve Austin. He's coming down to the ring right now. The crowd is electrifying. The whole night of Rage is just exciting because what's at stake tonight, people? The stakes are high. He is looking for an answer from Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon has to answer that call. If WWE backs out of this, I mean, they are the weaker company. And I don't think that Vince McMahon wants to go down in history as being the weaker company. So he pretty much is backed into a corner to where he has to answer Steve Austin's call. And Steve Austin had the balls of bowling balls, you might as well say, the size of bowling balls, to call out Vince McMahon and put on the line everything he's worked for, all of his accomplishments thus far. To just put that on the line, you just gotta be crazy or reckless, whichever one. Steve Austin is those put together all in one nutshell. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen tonight as Stone Cold Steve Austin addresses this situation. I can't even get my words under me. That's how much excitement I have during this whole damn episode. So we looking to see what Stone Cold Steve Austin has to say. He's already opening up the show. If you want a good show, can I get a hell yeah? So he says today is the day for LOW to prove itself. I do believe that. With what's on the line, Stone Cold Steve Austin has to bring the A game today. Hopefully he lined up some good matches. Somebody who can actually get those wins for him. Today is the day we wage war upon those upon us. So Vince has been trying to shut down LOW ever since it got started, ever since it was just a developmental show. Next up, and right after the draft is when it got really serious. You could see the jealousy in Vince McMahon. So he says if Vince accepts the challenge, it will pretty much go down in history. Super Shock is this Sunday coming up. Champions will be crowned. He is calling out Vince right now. And here's Vince McMahon on the Titantron. Vince McMahon actually answered. He said he's gonna accept the 4 out of 4 challenge, the 4 out of 4 matches for the challenge for companies. He said if the WWE wins, he wants Austin out of the company. If he loses, he will sign over everything to LOW, and LOW will have the rights to everything. Stone Cold said, not even close to be walking away from this. There's no turning back. Everybody's ready. The whole LOW universe is ready. It's time for war. And as expected, he wants everybody to enjoy the show. This is a hell of a statement that LOW is moving forward, going with. I can't believe it's that damn epic moving forward right now.
Hi guys, this is Alyssa Longbottom. We're currently backstage with just a short time before Super Shock. I'm back here getting some exclusive interviews with superstars competing at Super Shock for their very first chance at a championship title. Cole Quinn, you ended up getting a win last Monday Night Rage. With the momentum of that match, how do you think you will perform at Super Shock? How does it feel to be labeled an underdog in this league? And Cole Quinn, last but not least, are you working on any new signature moves for your upcoming match? Well, Cole, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Good luck at Super Shock. Again, this is Alyssa Longbottom, never missing a beat backstage.
All right, so we're taking a look at the Cruiserweight tournament bracket. Payne, Kendrick, and Rush have moved on, getting closer and closer to a title. Akira Tozawa is taking on Pac to see who moves on next. Jumping into tonight's match, Pac going for a cover, but Akira Tozawa is still pretty much in this match, fighting his way out of that pinfall. Pac just being relentless, taking it right to Akira Tozawa, and now going for a submission hold, just cranking on his neck, trying to get a tap out. Tozawa holding on with everything in him, trying not to tap. He doesn't get the tap out. Pac going for a cover. Can this be? And Pac gets the win. Pac is moving closer to that Cruiserweight Championship title for Rage. I can't believe Pac just beat Akira Tozawa just that easy. They have a lot of talented superstars on the roster in the back that just have what it takes to go that step further. I thought Akira Tozawa would end up getting a win over Pac, but it just doesn't seem to be likely as Pac takes the win and gets closer and closer to his championship. I'm just looking at Pac and standing in the ring, and I'm excited for this man to be moving forward in this tournament because he earned his shot.
Okay guys, this is Alyssa Longbottom, and I'm currently backstage again with another superstar going for their first chance at a United States Championship title at Super Shock, Dalton Ricardo. Dalton, did you see yourself winning against Matt Diamond? In that match, you used a move you never used before, the Mandible Claw. Was that planned, or did that move just come to you during the match? What do you think your biggest challenge will be going against Buddy Murphy at Super Shock? Thank you, Dalton, for taking the time to speak with me, and good luck at Super Shock. This is Alyssa Longbottom, never missing a beat backstage.
All right, so taking a look at the last 4 competitors for the Rage Cruiserweight Championship title. Lio Rush will be taking on the Brian Kendrick to see who moves on. Jumping into tonight's match, Lio Rush going for it, and he lands it. Going for a cover hook of the leg. Can this be? And Leo Rush gets a win over the Brian Kendrick. And Leo Rush is making his way closer and closer, one of the semi-finalists for that Cruiserweight Championship title. As you could tell in the replays, big knee by Leo Rush. Leo Rush brought his A game for this match right here, and it showed going against the Brian Kendrick. The Brian Kendrick was not an easy opponent whatsoever. Right there, you can see Leo Rush just slamming him right to the mat with that cradle type of suplex. Leo Rush getting the win, getting every step closer to a Cruiserweight Championship title. Leo Rush definitely making himself known in the LOW universe. I can't be more happier for Leo Rush moving on as he gets a win in tonight's match, gets to move on in tonight's tournament. Will Leo Rush get that Cruiserweight Championship around his waist?
This is Alyssa Longbottom, and I'm backstage with Chelsea Green, who just beat Santana Garrett last week at Monday Night Rage. Chelsea, how does it feel to be going to Super Shock for a chance at your first championship title? With your NXT experience, do you think that will give you an advantage over Elizabeth Justice in your next match? How well prepared do you think Elizabeth Justice is for this upcoming match? Thank you, Chelsea. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and good luck at Super Shock. This is Alyssa Longbottom, never missing a beat backstage.
All right, folks, and we have finally made it to our co-main event. Vince has answered the call. We'll be having a match between Maria Brooks and Rhea Ripley coming up next. And we are finally here with some women's action. The first match out of 4. Maria Brooks will be taking on Rhea Ripley. Hopefully, LOW can get all 4 wins tonight, because they will definitely need it. If WWE gets those wins, Stone Cold loses everything he's built thus far. Not knowing if Rage will turn into Raw. Not knowing if Synergy will turn into SmackDown. This is a tough situation that Steve Austin is in, and he's praying that Maria Brooks gets a win for his side of things. He needs that win. Maria Brooks definitely looks ready. She doesn't have a match at Super Shock, so she is in good shape right now to be taking on Rhea Ripley. I'm excited to see how this match is definitely going to go. Maria Brooks has the experience needed, coming all the way from 2K19. I'm pretty sure she'll give Rhea Ripley a run for her money. She held the WWE Women's Championship for a couple months on 2K19. So with that experience alone, Rhea Ripley has to look out for something in this ring tonight. Making her way down to the ring right now for her very first appearance, well, actually to be wrestling, is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley definitely was here a couple weeks ago, pretty much causing so much havoc backstage that Steve Austin, Eric Bischoff, Goldberg, and pretty much all the GMs, Triple H, had to do something about it. And this is their solution on bringing them on. The whole challenge is a 4 out of 4 match between Raw superstars, or not even Raw, just WWE superstars versus LOW superstars. Whoever company gets 4 matches won, wins both companies. And I think that's a pretty fair fight right there between 2 companies. I mean, even though LOW is pretty new, I feel like with the superstars LOW have, that it's a pretty much even match across the board. But Rhea Ripley had a segment earlier today where she was caught talking to Ashley X. I definitely wonder what that was about. Even though Ashley X is a Synergy superstar, I wonder what Ashley X was doing over here on Rage. Do they have some type of background? I mean, I really wonder what's going on in the mind of Rhea Ripley going into this match right here. Will we be seeing an appearance from Ashley X? Will she become a traitor? Who knows? Who knows? I'm just not sure. Maria Brooks showing her strength. Another good tie up. Maria Brooks again showing that strength, pushing Rhea right into the corner. Ref trying to go for a clean breakup. Ref getting a clean breakup. Going right back into the tie-up. Maria cranking down. Rhea Ripley turns it around. Now Maria got her in a headlock. Tightening up, going back for that forearm. Rhea Ripley kind of counters. Rhea Brooks fights her way out of it. Cranking down on that arm. Finally lets Rhea Ripley go. Setting up for a drop kick. Rhea counters. Hits her with an overhand right. Rhea Ripley, she is not weak by far. Kick to the back to Maria Brooks. Rhea Ripley is going for a snap suplex. The action is so fast paced right now. Big time clothesline by Rhea Ripley. I'm almost calling her Maria Ripley. Covered by Ripley. Kick out by Maria. Barely a 1 count, if that at any. Headbutt from Rhea Ripley. You can just see the power. Big time kick by Rhea Ripley. But Maria Brooks up to her feet pretty fast. Sit down slam. This match is, well, I was about to say the match was kind of going in Rhea Ripley's favor, but now Brooks turning that around. Big kick to the face. A lot is riding on this match tonight. So for it to be going back and forth right now, it's not a bad match at all. Rhea Ripley fights her way out of that. Going for a headlock snap air. Now just cranking down on Maria. Rhea Ripley trying to wear Maria down in the beginning of this match. But Maria powers her way out. Gets her in a headlock. Releases her. Going for another headlock. And now Maria with a snap suplex. Like I said, folks, this match has been back and forth. Big time chin buster from Maria Brooks. Rhea Ripley counters. And a spear from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is definitely ready for this match. Big time headbutt again. Going for a cover. Just a 1 count this time. It was a full 1 count. So the wear down is kind of working. And another big time clothesline from Rhea Ripley. And just driving her fist right into Maria Brooks' face. Rhea Ripley definitely one of those grittier type of opponents that Maria Brooks has faced lately. But Maria Brooks is holding her own. Nice jumping clothesline from Maria. Now Maria going upstairs. Maria, big time elbow, but it misses. Both ladies up to their feet. Rhea Ripley with a nice counter kick to the gut. And another spear by Rhea Ripley. This match hasn't been one-sided at all. Maria Brooks back cranking on the ribs with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley fighting her way out of it once again. That sideways Hurricane Rana. Rhea Ripley going, big kick to the face. I mean, you can tell by the power moves that Rhea Ripley does have a little bit more power than Maria Brooks, but Maria Brooks is pretty much holding her own. She's not backing down whatsoever, and Maria Brooks right now looking for an ending. Big time kick to the gut, and a twist of fate from Maria Brooks. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh no, and a kick out by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley definitely having a lot more fight in this match. Maria Brooks excited to land that twist of fate. Getting fired up with the crowd. Big time clothesline. Another. And a jumping heel kick from Maria Brooks. As she just stomps on Rhea Ripley's chest. Picking her up. Rhea Ripley with a counter. Irish whip into the corner. Rhea Ripley trying to land something in this corner. Drop kick, but it misses. Maria Brooks hitting Rhea Ripley with that big time knee to the gut. Cranking down on her arm. Oh my God. She could have just tore her arm right out of the socket. Rhea Brooks looking for another big time ending. She'd be going for another twist of fate. I think she got it. Oh my God, another twist of fate. Maria Brooks going for a cover, hook of the leg. This could be the first match out of 4. And Maria Brooks does it. Maria Brooks representing LOW gets the first win out of 4 against Rhea Ripley. With 2 twist of fates, the first one failed, but the second one did not. As we checking out the replays, you can see that headbutt from Rhea Ripley. None of those headbutts even came close. The twist of fate is what sealed the deal. Maria Brooks getting the actual first win for LOW moving forward. So you can go ahead and put that in the strike column for LOW. Rage superstars are actually showing up for this first match. Stone Cold Steve Austin did a very good job on putting Maria Brooks in the ring against Rhea Ripley. Because I felt like if you put anybody else in the ring against Rhea Ripley, Rhea would have came out with the win. But Brooks did what she had to do to get the win. And now LOW gets their first win in the 4 out of 4 column. And then for our main event of the night, folks, we have Andrew Storms will be taking on Roman Reigns for the best 4 out of 4 matches.
Alyssa Longbottom again backstage with Ethan Blade, who will be going for his first championship title at Super Shock. Ethan, you were matched up against the biggest superstar, Sean Graves, last Monday night at Rage, and came out with a win. Do you feel like you have an advantage winning against a superstar with such a size difference? Do you have any concerns with Andrew Storms being the projected winner for your upcoming match? With that attitude, do you think that this will be an easy championship title to grab? Thank you, Ethan. I'm excited for your upcoming match, and good luck. This is Alyssa Longbottom, never missing a beat backstage.
All right, folks, and we are finally here to our main event of the night. Making his way down to the ring, the kid, Andrew Storms. Pretty much the whole face of Rage right now. Andrew Storms is pegged to hopefully get this win for LOW moving forward in the best 4 out of 4 matches. With Maria Brooks getting her win already, Andrew Storms got to come in here and pretty much seal the deal. But going against Roman Reigns is no easy task at all. He has to bring his A game. And Andrew Storms haven't faced anybody of Roman Reigns' caliber thus far. He hasn't won against Tyson Savage. He hasn't won against Eddie Cassidy. Maybe back on 2K19. But in this universe, in this time right now, he ain't win against nobody of that type of caliber. So Andrew Storms definitely have to be bringing that A game. Andrew Storms will be showing up at Super Shock for the Rage's World Heavyweight Championship title. So hopefully, just based off all of that momentum that carried him to the championship round in the tournament, hopefully that shows in tonight's match against Roman Reigns. Stone Cold picked Andrew Storms going into this knowing everything that he had on his plate. Hopefully he made a good decision as well as he did with Maria Brooks, because Maria Brooks ended up getting that win. Hopefully this is going to have the same effect against Roman Reigns. But like I said, Roman is not an easy task at all. And as you see Roman Reigns making his way out to the ring right now, Roman showed up weeks ago doing the same thing Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm and Randy Orton did, was pretty much cause havoc. All the havoc that he caused pretty much caused a whole commotion. It pretty much caused this 4 out of 4. So I'm glad that it happened. That way we could have what's going on right now, the potential of taking over WWE, but it could also go the other way. I mean, it's Roman Reigns coming down to the ring right now. So if Roman Reigns gets a win over Andrew Storms, I don't know what's going to happen between the 4 out of 4 matches, because it's the best out of 4, meaning not you win 3 matches or 2 matches. It's you have to win all 4 matches in order to receive the reward of winning the challenge. So Roman being here today, is kind of offsetting things. Even though Maria Brooks got the win a little bit a while ago, Roman Reigns could definitely change the table for WWE going into this match. And Roman looks like he's here for the business. He's not playing no damn games when it comes to Andrew Storms. Roman Reigns definitely has that experience over Andrew Storms going into this match. I mean, both are young competitors, but to Roman Reigns, Andrew Storms is a kid pretty much, basically. I mean, what can you say? Hopefully Andrew Storms knows what he's doing, and he can stay on top of this match pretty much the whole match, because that's what you're going to have to do against big-time Roman Reigns. And this match is underway. Starting off the match, Andrew Storms with a nice jumping drop kick to the stomach. And like I was saying, Andrew Storms got to capitalize at every opportunity. Roman Reigns kind of fighting that out. Good looking tie up. Andrew Storms showed that strength. Andrew Storms is not a little guy, standing 6'8". He has the height advantage over Roman, but Roman, as you can see, definitely has the strength advantage. Can we get another clean breakup? The ref gets another clean breakup. Just look at the size difference between these two men and the ref. Andrew Storms kind of cranking down on his arm. Roman turning that right back around. And Roman driving him right to the mat. Showing that power. Another big time wrap up, Andrew Storms. For Andrew Storms being a rookie in the LOW's universe, I mean, to see the chain wrestling, the technique behind it is pretty good. To say, you know, he don't have that much experience. Taking it right to Roman. Roman sliding out of the ring, trying to get some air. Kind of low-key playing duck, duck, goose. And it works, and that's where that experience comes in the hand. Rolling out of the ring to get some air. Andrew Storms kind of trying to catch his breath also. Andrew Storms out of the ring. Learning from Roman pretty quickly, using the same kind of technique. With both competitors outside of the ring. I mean, and I know they have some animosity towards each other. Look at that big time tackle from Roman, showing that damn power. But I know, and just a little while ago, Maria Brooks did end up getting a win. So if you missed that, you might want to go ahead and check that out. Maria Brooks got the first win out of the 4 of 4 matches against Rhea Ripley, and it was a hell of a match between those two women. Andrew Storms, another big time suplex. It's kind of like a falling suplex right there on the steel ramp. Andrew Storms trying to make his way back into the ring. But what I was saying before that happened was these two gentlemen right here, they have some animosity towards each other because of what, oh my God, look at that flying clothesline. Because of what Roman Reigns did to Andrew Storms after he won pretty much the first tournament match, jumping him with Randy Orton in the middle of the ring. And I can understand where Andrew Storms is coming from. You know, if you're going to face somebody, face them head up. Don't try to jump them. Don't try to snake them from behind. So I can understand what Andrew Storms is talking about in that situation. But now you're face to face with the monster himself. Roman getting fired up with the crowd. Andrew Storms definitely got to try to find a way to capitalize, turn that momentum back around in his favor. Roman with a big right hand. Kind of misses on that second one. Roman Reigns just showing the strength, just tossing him like a little rag doll. Andrew Storms got to find a way to fight out of this. Andrew Storms now showing that power. Pretty much telling Roman Reigns he's not a kid, and then another one of those slams. Like I said, standing 6'8". Oh my God, look at this spinning kick. Andrew Storms. Big time right. Just literally obliterating Roman Reigns' face. But Roman Reigns with a big time clothesline. Again, both of the matches seeming like they're just going back and forth. Not one competitor just overpowering the other, but you could definitely tell the strength in Roman Reigns as he just lifts up the body frame, the 6'8" body frame of Andrew Storms, like he's a baby right off the mat. Roman Reigns taunting a little bit too long. Andrew Storms capitalizing on it. Roman Reigns he doesn't expect to see the speed in a man Andrew Storm's size. But Andrew Storm is very athletic. To be as tall as he is, he's athletic, he's fast, and that's what he brings to the table. Roman with a Superman punch out of nowhere. Not even going for a cover, just kind of trying to wear down Andrew Storms. I think coming into this match, Roman Reigns knows Andrew Storm has a lot of stamina. I mean, he's young. He's a young guy. He's powerful. He's fast. I think Roman Reigns coming into this with that experience kind of knows that and trying to wear him down. Andrew Storm's out of the ring, trying to play a little cat and mouse, but it doesn't work. Big time tackle by Roman Reigns. And I think for Andrew Storms, the best place to be is inside the ring. And just as I'm saying that, Andrew Storms take this match back inside the ring, tries to stomp on the back of the calf of Roman Reigns, but it don't work. Roman Reigns showing that strength again. Right back to Andrew Storms. Roman Reigns going upstairs. What the hell? Oh, he changes his mind. And Roman taking Andrew Storms right out of the picture. Now Roman Reigns still with that wear down kind of situational wrestling, just cranking down on Andrew Storm's neck. Roman Reigns, you can see him, the frame he has to run around with inside of this ring, you can kind of see him getting gassed. And another Superman punch. This could be it, folks. It's sad to say. Andrew Storms finds a way to kick out of that Superman punch. That's the second Superman punch was delivered from Roman Reigns to Andrew Storms in the kick. Well, big time, big boot. Andrew Storms, I don't know how in the hell he found a way to fight out of that. Snap air. Now Roman just driving those elbows right into the shoulders of Andrew Storms. Now we can kind of see the momentum going in Roman Reigns' favor. Andrew Storms with a counter, just as I'm saying that, in a big time knee. Now Andrew Storms kind of pacing Roman Reigns, trying to figure out what he's going to do in this match. Andrew Storms, big time stomp. Roman Reigns up to his feet pretty quickly, and he almost caught another one, but barely misses. Roman gets out the way. Backbreaker from Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns in the corner. He's setting up, and we all know what time it is from now, folks. I mean, it's pretty much a sealed deal with the spear. And all of this is brought to you by Super Shock. Super Shock is just days away, and I don't want you to miss the action. Make sure you be there for our very first pay-per-view, Super Shock. Jumping back into this match, and it was a great one. After that spear, Andrew Storms get that kick out. Andrew Storms going for a single leg Boston Crab, but too close to the ropes. Roman Reigns with a nice tackle. And that's what I was talking about. Roman Reigns having a little bit more experience. You got to know where you're at all times in the ring. Andrew Storms with a nice counter. Not saying that Andrew Storms can never learn. He can always master, get more experience. Andrew Storms going upstairs. Andrew Storms, what are they doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! Did you see the athleticism? A Spanish fly from Mendy's side, like, oh my God! Standing at 6'8". The athleticism is ridiculous. Andrew Storms going for a cover. 2, and Roman Reigns kicks out of that power. Just the power from Roman Reigns after taking that Spanish fly off the top turnbuckle. That is insane. Nice slam by Andrew Storms. I'm just ecstatic to just see what happened. Like, that's insane for a man that size to get up there and just perform that type of move. Spanish fly all the way off from the top rope, and another big time kick to Roman Reigns. Andrew Storms kind of gets tangled up in the ropes, but Andrew Storms looking pretty pumped, and that's what you can kind of see as he rakes the face with his boot to Roman Reigns, and off the ropes with a big boot rake. Andrew Storms definitely has that stamina. Being that young is coming in. It's an advantage for him right now. Not saying that Roman is old. Roman is definitely young. But the youth is definitely showing in this match right now. Andrew Storms going for another cover. Roman kicks out of that. Roman sitting up pretty quickly. Got a lot of fight left in this match. Misses that forearm. Andrew Storms with a couple of nice punches after that snap air. Not just cranking. Trying to work on that shoulder. I guess he's trying to take away that Superman punch that Roman Reigns loves to do. Andrew Storms with a big time suplex. Going for another one. No. Back body drop. Andrew Storms trying to use that momentum. He sees Roman Reigns is getting kind of tired. Andrew Storms going for another single leg Boston Crab. And he's a little bit away from the ropes and it's kind of working. Can Andrew Storms get this? I mean, to hold a man leg that size, you gotta be somewhat powerful. Andrew Storms. Roman Reigns kind of fights his way out of that. Now Roman going for a cover. Just a 1 count. Andrew Storms is all the way in this match. Andrew Storms fighting his way back up to the mat. Both men are kind of, missing their target. So you could tell both men are getting exhausted as this match is just pretty much war. And Andrew Storms lands that big time knee. Andrew Storms going for a cover. 1, 2, no, and Roman kicks out of that. Roman back up to his feet pretty quickly again. Roman very much into this match. Andrew Storms with a backhand. And now a big time right. A kick to the gut. And Andrew Storms going for it. He plants it. Oh my God. Can this be? Oh, 1, 2, 3. And Andrew Storms gets the win. Andrew Storms gets the damn win. LOW got 2 matches out of 4. 2 matches out of 4 going into Synergy. You can't be in a better position than that with 2 matches out of 4. Andrew Storms pulls this win clearly out of his ass over Roman Reigns after getting floored with 2 Superman punches and a spear. Andrew Storms musters up a way to get a win tonight. Who would have saw this coming? Who would have saw this coming? Andrew Storms, the rookie, the new face of Rage, saves the fucking day against Roman Reigns, solidifying LOW 2-0. Andrew Storms